Yo, what's up, anime fans? I'm back with another one, and today we're diving deep into the hidden gems that most fans have probably never even heard of. I'm talking about those anime that fly under the radar, get lost in the shuffle, and only pop up when some anime nerd hits you with a "Yo, you haven't seen this one?" Well, today, I'm bringing you 10 hidden gems that every anime fan should absolutely discover. These are the shows that'll make you think, how the hell have I been sleeping on this? So strap in, grab your popcorn, and get ready to experience anime you never knew you needed. Let's go! On number 10, Gankutsuou, The Count of Monte Cristo. Alright, strap in for this one. We're diving straight into the mind-melting world of Gankutsuou. So The Count of Monte Cristo, right? Classic revenge story, right? Now imagine taking that classic revenge story and throwing it into a distant sci-fi future with some of the most mind-bending, surreal animation you've ever seen. Gankutsuou takes the intensity of the original story and cranks it up to 11, leaving you gasping for air. But the animation? Whoa! It's got this insane painted aesthetic that looks like you're tripping through a living canvas. It's bold, it's vibrant, and it makes every scene feel like an intense fever dream. And the Count? Dude is dripping in style. He's got swag, vengeance, and charisma that'll make you wish he was the main character of every show. The narrative? Devious, tragic, and full of complex characters with hidden motives. And the plot twists? Holy shit. Just when you think you've got it figured out, the show slaps you with a murderous curveball. So, yeah, Gankutsuou is that unique revenge epic that you'll never forget. If you want a sci-fi masterpiece that'll leave your jaw on the floor, this is your jam. On number 9, Saraiya Goyou, House of Five Leaves. Now let's take it down a notch, but only in pace, because the intensity is still there. If you love deep, character-driven stories, look no further than House of Five Leaves. This anime is quiet. So quiet, in fact, that it'll sneak up on you when you least expect it. On the surface, it's a historical drama with samurais and shady dealings, but dig a little deeper, and you'll find a poignant story about loneliness, trust, and redemption. Our main character, Akitsu, is a wandering ronin with zero confidence. He's the kind of guy who'd rather be a quiet observer than step into the action. Enter the House of Five Leaves, a gang of outcasts led by the charming but dangerous Matsu. Akitsu gets drawn into their world, and while it starts as a simple job, things quickly spiral into a web of lies, loyalty, and betrayal. But what really makes this anime stand out is its quiet brilliance. The art style is beautiful but understated, and every character feels real. There are no huge battles, no over-the-top sword fights, just raw, human emotion played out in every conversation, every look, every action. If you want something with emotional depth and character-driven tension, House of Five Leaves will hit you like a blade in the dark. On number 8, Planet with Now. Hold on to your seats because we're jumping from the quiet intensity of samurai drama to a mecha anime that'll blow your mind. Welcome to Planet With, where anime breaks the rules and turns the mecha genre upside down. At first glance, it looks like a goofy Saturday morning cartoon. You've got giant robots, aliens, psychic powers, and all of that typical mecha goodness. But don't let the cutesy exterior fool you. This show gets real weird, real fast. The plot? Think. A cosmic battle for the fate of Earth, with a protagonist who's part hero, part villain, and completely unpredictable. And the story? It's not about giant robots just smashing things. It's about ideas, ideologies, and the nature of war. Trust me, you'll be questioning reality and your place in the universe by the time it's over. It's got punchy action, a cast of characters that feel genuinely unique, and the kind of plot that refuses to be pigeonholed. Planet With is the sleeper hit. You didn't know you needed, but will love once you get into it. On number 7, Zankyou no Terror, Terror in Resonance. Next up, we're diving into one of the most chilling anime experiences out there, Terror in Resonance. This anime isn't just about the tension in its story, it's about the atmosphere, the vibe, the grip it has on you, and the way it digs deep into your mind. The premise is deceptively simple. 2 teenage terrorists are wreaking havoc on Tokyo, dropping cryptic clues and playing the government like a violin. But what really sets this anime apart is its focus on psychological tension, morality, and the question of what justice really means. The anime is written by the genius Shinichiro Watanabe, the mastermind behind Cowboy Bebop, and every scene feels like it's dragging you into a whirlwind of conspiracy, guilt, and consequence. Add in Yoko Kanno's hauntingly beautiful soundtrack, and you've got an anime that sinks into your soul and leaves a lasting impression. If you love thrillers that explore the darker side of humanity with an almost artsy approach, Terror in Resonance is a must-watch. On number 6, 91 Days, let me ask you something. Have you ever wanted an anime that was straight up gangster? I'm talking 90s mafia film levels of betrayal, murder, and revenge. Welcome to 91 Days, a dark, gritty tale set during Prohibition in America. We follow Angelo, a young man whose family is killed in a brutal mob hit, and his quest for vengeance that takes him deep into the heart of the mafia underworld. This isn't some glorified gangster fantasy. This is a story about loyalty, morality, and the cost of revenge. Every episode oozes tension. Every conversation feels like someone's about to get shot in the back. The pacing is perfect, and the twists, man, you'll be clutching your chest. If you're into mafia dramas with real emotional depth and no easy answers, 91 Days will leave you on the edge of your seat. On number 5, Maison Ikkoku. Let's switch gears for a second, shall we? After all the guns, betrayal, and drama, it's time for some romance. But not just any romance. Maison Ikkoku. If you've ever found yourself wanting a slice-of-life anime with a mature, realistic take on love and relationships, then you need to watch Maison Ikkoku. Set in a charming little apartment complex, this anime follows the life of Yusaku, a college student who falls in love with the beautiful but emotionally complicated widow Kyoko. But it's not just about the romance, it's about the growing pains of life, love, and learning to let go. With charming humor, relatable characters, and a plot that feels like you're watching real people evolve. Maison Ikkoku is an anime that's warm, funny, and touching in all the right ways. It's the perfect break if you're tired of the fast-paced action and need something genuine, something that will make you smile, laugh, and maybe even cry a little. On number 4, Moribito, Guardian of the Spirit. Alright, now let's talk about Moribito, Guardian of the Spirit. A masterpiece that you probably never heard of, but that deserves your attention. This anime has everything. An epic quest, powerful women, and a world filled with rich lore and mysticism. Our hero? Balsa, a spear-wielding bodyguard, who must protect a young prince with a dark secret that could change the fate of the world. The animation? Stunning. The world building? Rich as hell. But what really hits you is how this anime makes you care about its characters. Every episode is a journey, both literally and emotionally. If you love fantasy anime with deep world building and emotional stakes, Moribito is an anime that should be on your radar. On number 3, Dennou Coil. Dennou Coil is the anime that isn't what it seems on the surface. It starts off looking like a kid's adventure anime, with children using augmented reality glasses to explore a digital world. Cute, right? But then, the layers peel back. This show dives deep into the realms of memory, the digital age, and what it means to grow up in a world that's constantly changing. The digital world in Dennou Coil feels so real, you'll almost forget that it's just a show. It's a blend of nostalgia, mystery, and technological horror. Underneath all the cute and whimsical stuff, Dennou Coil is a deep, philosophical exploration of technology's role in shaping human connections, identity, and the consequences of a fully connected world. On number 2, the Tatami Galaxy. Alright, we're diving into some serious, mind-bending territory with the Tatami Galaxy. This show is a fever dream of colors, introspection, and absurd humor, and it'll make your brain do cartwheels. We follow an unnamed college student as he rewinds his life, trying to find the perfect timeline where everything goes right. But the more he rewinds, the more he realizes, maybe it's not about finding the perfect life, but learning to accept the chaos that comes with it. The art style is wild, the pacing is fast as hell, and the narration will have your head spinning. It's witty, it's smart, and it's a must-watch if you want to explore anime that feels like an intellectual roller coaster. And finally, number 1, Kaiba. And finally, we're capping it off with Kaiba, a surreal psychedelic sci-fi trip that is hands down one of the most mind-bending anime out there. In a world where people's memories are stored on USBs and swapped around like they're nothing, Kaiba explores the nature of identity, love, and loss with the kind of weirdness you won't find anywhere else. The animation is beautifully bizarre, the story is poetic, and the emotional depth? Off the charts. Kaiba is not just an anime, it's a journey into the soul, asking questions about what it means to be human, and what happens when we forget who we are. And that's it! These are the 10 hidden gems every anime fan should discover. If you've watched some of these, props to you. If you haven't, well, go change your life. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and leave me a comment telling me which one you're watching tonight, or if you've got some hidden gems of your own to share.